Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Journey to Become Wealthy. My name is Kelvin Reed, and today is Thursday. Today we had a very volatile day. I mean, we saw markets go up, come down, come back up, and just it was a roller coaster ride. But hopefully, you all were able to make money. Hopefully, you all learn how to chart these things, watch for the signs, and make some good money on today because today is a day where you could have made money to the upside or the downside, and we rarely see those. But we're gonna talk about some things that we definitely got to get into. Before I get into it, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so that you get notified when I make videos. All right, so let's talk about it. So far, we have the markets down for the week. The markets are down for the week, and let's take a look at it. We got the Dow down 0.56%, S&P 500 down 1.13%, Nasdaq down 1.43%, and the Russell down 0.72%. Now, I find this crazy because we saw a lot of mixed signals. We saw a lot of tech, a lot of EVs. So, two of these bad boys right here on my list that I told y'all about, I want to say probably 2 to 3 weeks ago. And I mentioned, hey, I'm getting in these, I'm liking these. And man, they have been running ever since. And that is ChargePoint and Tesla. So, when I pointed out ChargePoint, that bad boy was at $14. It is now at $19.25. You could have made about $5 per share at this time. So let's look at it. What was it? What was it, a month ago? So it had to be a month ago. That bad boy was at $14. And now, based on that $14, we are up 36.33% from there. 36% within a month. If you'd listened to me back then. So good. Hopefully you all didn't miss out. Hopefully you made a good investment. Hopefully you taking profits off the top. Let's check out Tesla. Same kind of run up, but Tesla just been running, man. Tesla just been running. We took a look at it down here, and from here it's up 12.41%. Now we know that this is after the stock split, so Tesla is now $303.75, where at one point it was about $900 and some change. But even then, from this low, it's up 12%, and it's been running ever since. Even Tesla right now has been going against the grain. Tesla was one of the only stocks today that I was watching that pretty much stayed green all day, and it was up. Look at this. It was up pretty good to about 308 today. 308 today, and slowly came back down. And I'm going to blame this on a lot of the FUD that's going on in the markets. We know we got a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the markets right now. Tomorrow's Friday. We know next week on the 21st, we got the interest rate hike coming out, and people are in fear, that uncertain about what's going to happen. Is it going to be 75 basis points, 50 basis points, or 25 basis points? Right now, from what I've been hearing and researching, a lot of people are believing that it's going to be 75 basis points. The Feds are sticking with their aggression. They are staying aggressive, and they plan to knock this inflation down to lower levels, especially since we came in 0.1% higher on the CPI numbers. I do think that the market has truly overreacted, and I think that's why we kind of bounced back a little bit from that based on those numbers. Because if you look at it, we hit a big dip, and actually we sitting at about the same dip right now, a little bit lower on the indexes, on the SPY at least. So I mean, hey, what can we do? The Dow coming lower, so really and truly, who knows? Maybe the index is gonna take a dive. Maybe when these basis points come out on Wednesday, the 21st. The stock market could potentially take a dive. And I told you all, now we were already ready for this in anticipation that the market could go either way. We knew that things could go either up or down based on the news. This little news made the markets plummet. So we're going to end up on the red week unless tomorrow comes in and shocks the world and we have a beautiful green day. Fingers crossed for that, right? Fingers crossed for that. One thing I had to show y'all, right? We know we got to keep an eye on the fear and greed index. That bad boy is at a 40 right now, meaning it's a lot of fear in the markets. We had made it here to neutral. We were tiptoeing on the green line only to get knocked back on our behinds back down here to fear. So we got to be careful about that. And really and truly, I am not so worried about the CPI numbers because they came in pretty good in my opinion. Things did not go back sky high. And then I'm steady looking. I'm looking at crude oil and Brent crude oil, WTI crude oil and Brent crude oil. The prices are still staying under that $100 mark. They're still staying pretty low. Although they're up today, they are still staying pretty low. And we see gold coming down. So that means there's a shift in money somewhere along the way. Money is shifting somewhere. Maybe it's going over here to the treasury because we know we talked about that being higher. So maybe people are investing more in bonds, trying to play it safe over the next coming weeks. Especially going into 2023, we are now 3 months away from 2023, and you all know the major topic right now: are we going to be in a recession in 2023? Are we going to see a major recession in 2023? Who knows? I can't tell you the future. All I know is, hey, it is what it is. I do have a nice article right here that I found for you all, and we're going to check it out together. I actually have not read it all. I glimpsed through it, and I thought it was a big deal because this could be a catalyst for tomorrow. Stock futures fall. Y'all know what falling means. Put season. Fall as Wall Street heads for losing week. Weighs FedEx warning. So shares of FedEx plunged 15% in extended trading after the shipments company withdrew its full-year guidance and said it will implement cost-cutting initiatives to contend with soft global shipment volumes as macroeconomic trends significantly worsen. So you know what this means. That means people are not ordering as much. Well, we know Amazon's popping, sending out a lot of shipments using FedEx for a lot of stuff. eBay, you name it. Basically, all these e-commerce companies are using FedEx, UPS, and things like that. When FedEx dips 15%, when FedEx trying to cut costs, trying to stay profitable, it's a big deal. It is a big deal. So this is maybe a major economic sign for the markets and just everything else. So if FedEx came down 15%, we can definitely expect similar companies like it. If y'all looking for some clear direction, similar companies like it to come back down 15%, or it could find some support somewhere along the way. But either way, you keep your eyes on it. We watch this bad boy at the market open, and we're going to figure it out. Hopefully we make money one way or another. So that's what I got for y'all, right? We know to expect. We anticipating the markets to be red right now. Anticipating, but don't let that run. Don't let that choose your decisions for you. We know that next week we have interest rate hikes coming out and the Fed talk. So be careful with that. So really and truly, right now we got a lot of major catalysts that could be pushing the market down. And for me, I'm taking the time to do my puts. I am actually using this when I see a bottom. I feel like a nice support. I know I do not recommend you all buy the dip, but I am buying the dip. Hopefully you all took the time and did your research on the two companies that I mentioned a month ago, 3 weeks to a month ago, ChargePoint and Tesla. Hopefully you made your money, and hopefully you getting out of that bad boy before things get bad. I'm long-term holding. If you long-term holding, hey, feel free to get in there. I know there's a lot of initiatives coming for EVs because Biden has been talking that talk. Even on Twitter, I'm going to have to start taking screenshots of y'all for Twitter because Biden been talking about electric EVs and saving the globe, all of this stuff. So y'all stay tuned. But right now, that's all I got for you. I thank you all for joining the journey to become wealthy. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you get notified when I make videos. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see you later.